Hey guys, welcome in this new video. So in today's video, I want to talk about how to get shit done, how to be productive, and that is my main tip. That is the most important thing that you need to remember if you want to be productive. So just before I share with you guys this little secret, make sure you like the video if you actually want more of these type of videos in the future, and also make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. I would truly appreciate it. So what is the most important thing that you need to master in order to be productive? Well, I will tell you right now, it is to optimize your day. Optimize your day. You need to focus on getting as much done as possible on a day-to-day basis. Now, one of the main mistake that I see people doing about productivity and dreaming and creating goals and all of that is they think they think long term, right? Like they will basically like see their goals for the long term. They will envision what they want on the bigger picture, and so therefore they will not basically focus on a day-to-day basis. But what you guys have to understand is that your actions that you will take on a daily basis, well, this is what will get you there. This is what will help you to eventually achieve your goals, right? So most people are just like too focused on the long term, right? Like they're like, oh, in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years I will have my mansion, my Ferrari, my Rolex, my lifestyle, this, that, the other, right? Like they're so focus on the long term, on creating a vision in their mind, that they forget that the way to get there is to actually optimize the day, right? So what do I mean exactly by optimize the day? Well, it's pretty simple. When you go to sleep at night, you need to ask yourself one simple question, and that question is, did I make the most out of today, right? Did I get as much done as possible? If the answer is yes, good job, you did it. If the answer is no, well, you need to work on yourself. You need to learn how to be more disciplined, right? And so, for 99% of people, the answer will be no. 99.99999% of people are not operating at their, highest potential. Most people are not doing as much as they can, and they know that, right? Like, I mean, if you ask like anybody, like you meet someone in the street and you ask them, are you productive? Are you doing as much as you could be doing? Well, most of them will realize that no, they're not doing that, right? So it's really important that you understand that you need to optimize your day. That is the only thing you have to focus on, because what you need to remember is that your long-term vision that you have, right? And don't get me wrong, like it's good to have a long-term vision. It's good to think long-term and to see where you want to be in the future. But at the same time, you need to be practical enough to actually take the necessary actions to get there, right? Like you need to focus on the day-to-day basis, because this is what will eventually get you there. So, I'm a firm believer into having a long-term vision, but also being practical enough to actually work your ass off and to actually make it happen, and eventually that this vision will create itself through your hard work that you are doing on a day-to-day basis. So it's a really important balance to have. I feel like a lot of people don't have this balance. A lot of people, they just don't have this mindset. They are thinking too short term, or they are thinking too long term as well, right? Like both of them are not good. That's why I'm saying like you need the balance. So it's really important to understand this topic. I'm telling you guys, like if you can do this, if you can apply what I'm talking about in this video today in your life, I am telling you it will improve your trading, your life, your business, like whatever you're doing, it will improve everything so fucking much. Like, I mean, it's like, it's common sense, but like one of my mentors once told me, common sense is no more common in today's world, right? Common sense is not that common anymore. So, I think it's important. Those type of videos, I hope that they will reach the right type of people. I want people that when they watch this video, they realize that, oh shit, I need to focus on a day-to-day basis. I need to do the necessary work, because, most people will basically like they will think that they can achieve so much in one day, when in reality it's maybe not that. And at the same time, they will think that they cannot achieve a lot on a long period of time. But you need to reverse this, right? Like realize that you cannot do everything in one day, right? Like, I mean, we only have 24 hours. You need to sleep, you need to work, blah blah blah. So you can only do so much in one day, right? Like, you cannot do everything, you cannot achieve everything in one day or 1 week, right? But if you are consistent, if you work hard every day, maybe that in 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, maybe you can achieve a lot, right? So focus on being productive. That is the most important thing. And once again, you need to talk to yourself. That's why I'm doing this video in the first place, to help you guys realize that you need to talk to yourself, right? So let's say you're doing something. Let's say that you are, I don't know, creating your website, you are at your job, you are driving, you are doing whatever, you're reading, right? Like, it doesn't matter. But when you're doing something, always ask yourself, am I being productive? Am I using my time the best way possible, right? What I'm doing right now at this moment, is it the best use of my time? For example, me right now, I'm recording this video for you guys, right? Is it the best use of my time? I think so. I think so, because one of my personal goal is to help you guys, is to share what I'm doing. It's to try to inspire other people to chase their dreams and chase what they want. So am I using my time effectively right now? I think so. I do believe it, right? So you see what I mean? Like, you really need to go deep about productivity, because at the end of the day, this is one of the key factors to success. I mean, you know, sometimes, like, I can be so focused in a day that, like, I can do what most people will take like many days or even a week to achieve. And I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds like a little bit arrogant, but I mean, that's just how I feel. Like, I'm able to be so productive. Like, every day I'm able to go to the gym, to do my trading, do my business, help my students. Like, I can do all of these things, and you know, there's no secret behind doing that. I mean, it just comes down to simple time management and simple focus, simple productivity, as I said. If you are able to do all these things, I mean, you are, you know, going to have a great life. You are going to eventually be successful. But you need to understand that you need to optimize every day. You need to put in the work every day, to realize that even if you do this, you cannot achieve everything in one day. But if you compound day after day after day after day after day, well, at the end you can have amazing results and you can become really, really successful. So the main takeaway that I want you guys to have from this video is to simply optimize your day. When you wake up, think about what you need to do. The night before, you need to plan the day ahead. You need to ask yourself the question, how can I make the best use of my time? Am I being as productive as possible? You need to ask yourself those questions in order to eventually reach your highest potential in terms of productivity, right? And you know, the reason why it's so important is because we only have one life to live, right? We don't have unlimited times here on earth. So I mean, if you want to enjoy life at the fullest, if you want to have a cool life, if you want to be happy, to have freedom, all those things, I mean, you know, you have to be productive. Like, I mean, it's not even a, like, it's a necessity, put it that way, right? Like, if you want to have a great life, you need to be productive. Ask anybody who is successful, they will all tell you the same thing. So I hope that this video was clear. I know I went in, you know, many directions, but I was just talking, you know, through my mind, and yeah, just trying to help you guys as much as possible, as always. That's always my goal, you know, with those videos. So optimize your day, and yeah, just crush it.